Hey everyone, it's Mark Rhodes with New View Strategies. It's time for another three questions with. We talk to various folks around the community just about what they do and try to get them to know them a little bit better. Today I have Kim Congleton on, Kimco, who I work with and have the great pleasure of doing so at New View Strategies. Hey Kim.
Hey Mark, how's it going?
I'm doing swell, thank you. Thanks very much for joining us today. Are you ready to jump in?
I am.
Fantastic. I'm going to hit you with a harder one up front. You are an owner of New View Strategies. We have a very different company. What makes us unique? Why are you an owner, basically?
Wow. That's a great question. You did start with the hard one there, didn't you? It's was something that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be able to be an owner in a company, and I wanted to really be a part of something that was a little bit different, that was a little bit more unique than what I kind of had seen out there. So, it started over a lot of conversations with Carrie over a number of years. We've talked about this and kind of planned it out. And, the thing that was important to us is that it was really something different, like that we brought something different to the table. We brought our experience and the fact that we have been there and done that, and being able to help people kind of figure out how they can use their software better, because that was always kind of the theme that ran through everything we've done. And it was really important to us that we get paid for this, but we also do it a lot for free just because we love doing it. So it's kind of those side conversations in the hallway in Navug, and we just kind of figured out how to make a business out of it. So
yeah. And in fact, passion and community involvement are two of our core values, and we talk about it every week, how we support that and what we do to pursue that. So yeah, I can see that. Excellent. So yeah, you talked about your experience, and I wanted to touch on that as well. You've worked at end user companies. You've worked at value-added resellers of ours, right? Selling the software. You've worked at ISVs, add-on solutions. In a nice way, not to share with anybody your age. You've been around the block. You have some great, well-rounded, and also very deep experiences in a number of areas. Tell me about one of the most interesting projects you've been a part of.
Wow. So yeah, that's hard. That's actually a hard question too. There's so many. And each one has been like kind of different and very different and unique in what I've learned from it. So probably one of the most memorable ones was one I thought would maybe kill me. I'm kind of surprised that I survived it, but it was a little bit earlier in my career, and I appreciate that you didn't, mention my age. It was a little bit earlier in my career when I was working for an end user, and we had this kind of wrench thrown into our plans of what had planned for the next 90 days, and we were in the middle of a major upgrade for one of the business units. And that same business unit, we had to actually pick, implement, and move a warehouse and a warehouse system at the same time that we were doing the major upgrade on Nav. So
in the 90 days.
Yeah, in the 90 days. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And it actually ended up being more like 45 by the time, the contracts and everything got worked out. And so it was that month of May was probably the single hardest month of my life so far. But what it taught me was, it taught me a lot of great things. It taught me how to prioritize when you're implementing software, how to really focus on what's important, how to bring the team together and not try and do it all. And it really did, teach me what's possible if you have the right team. So there were some very long nights. There were some, very hard days, but I think that was the single thing that actually has helped me be so successful with implementations and technology, and just kind of understanding what it takes to get that done. So that was kind of a big project for me.
I've had a few experiences like that too. so tremendous to see what a truly high functioning team can accomplish in a short amount of time when you're all working together and focused on that same goal. But I don't like making it a matter of practice. That's for sure. No, it's
no, yeah. No,
fantastic.
it was crazy. And I think that one of my favorite memories from that is it was over Memorial Day weekend we were working, and we actually had somebody bring in a grill, and we had all these like carts that they use for picking, right? We set those up, put like a tablecloth on it, and we grilled and had, we had a cookout for Memorial Day. We took the time to kind of take a little bit of downtime, but that was crazy, just looking around the warehouse and seeing, this team all sitting down on these next to these picking carts eating. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. It's yes, it teaches you a lot in those trying times. So that's good. You are a very driven professional, very driven individual. I see some race bibs on your bulletin board over there. If folks don't know it, Kimco participates in marathons and triathlons and crazy stuff like that. So I would like to know, Kim, if you could participate in any athletic event, regardless of your current fitness level, that kind of stuff, but you could participate in anything, what would that be?
Well, I actually have two. So I would want to play in one of the championship games for the WNBA. I do love basketball still. Cool. I definitely cannot jump as high as I used to. But then that just means you have to be smarter. So, you have to be able to disappear and people can't see you. But, I really would. That would be amazing to play in the WNBA just for like one game.
Right.
Yeah. But then the other one would really be the Hawaii Ironman. The one that's like, the Hawaii Ironman, the 140-mile, Ironman. I'd love to do that one, except I am just not built for heat. So if it is hot out and that race, typically has like, the temperatures on the run can get up to like 110 or something.
Ooh.
There's just no way. I don't do well in heat. So yeah.
No. Nobody should do well in that kind of heat. My gosh.
Yeah. But that would be amazing. That race is just epic. And it's so, who didn't, and well, now I'm going to give away my age, but who didn't, like when you were a kid and you saw Julie Moss, like on the wide world of sports crawling towards the finish line? I was like, oh, I so want to do that. It was like, oh, I really want to do that race, but yeah.
Ooh. Best theme song ever, by the way, but maybe compared to Monday Night Football. I digress. What a memory that would be, and an accomplishment to say that you've done that. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
It's not too late, Kim.
Well, it's a little too hot. I am definitely not. Trust me, I'm not built for heat at all. I typically try and race in the north in the summertime. I go north to race. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. Fantastic. I've taken more than enough of your time, Kim, but fantastic. Thanks so much for bearing with my questions, helping us to get to know you a little bit better. And we hope to see you out there, everybody else, on another 3 Questions With very soon. Kim, thank you.
Thanks, Mark. See you later.
Everybody, bye for now.
Bye.